And you can allow your mind to wander as you close your eyes and become aware of the sound of your breath. Breathing in and a relaxing breath out. And I wonder if you can become aware of the noises on the inside of you, the outside, your chest expanding and relaxing into this experience. And I'm curious if you can begin to focus on your shoulders, resting, legs supported by the chair, supporting you to go deeper. And I wonder if the right side, the left side, the front or back of you is more relaxed. All the different sensations. And someone wise once said, wonder often, wonder always, because I really don't know the last time you got to leave life's baloney out there to spend some quality time here. Perfect. Thank you for being here. You make the world a better place just by being in it. And I'm not sure you're aware how special you are. Some people believe that once upon a time, long, long ago, you came from remnants of the sun. 1 trillion million miles from here. And when that star exploded and spewed out everything it had, things slowed down. Gravity formed a pool of energy. Seeds and spores of every kind blew here, floating in the solar winds. The tiny planet Mercury decided to slow down and cool down closest to the sun. And here you are, way over here, 86 million kilometers away. Maybe you have stars in your eyes, or just a twinkle. But in order to get where we need to go, You might need 3 rockets. One to get off Earth, one to get from Earth to Mercury, and one to carefully land on the planet, because it lacks an atmosphere. And this planet is so inhospitable, so close to the sun. You need to stay in the shade, on the dark side of Mercury. And Galileo Galilei first observed the planet Mercury in 1631. And you and I both know that at that time the stars and planets and sun were considered heaven, all orbiting around the Earth. And just 2 years later he was sent to jail, life imprisonment for heresy. Heresy meaning he was at profound odds with what was generally accepted. And yes, you probably are aware, we can see Mercury with our own eyes from here on planet Earth. And because it's so close to the sun, you can see it just after sunset or just before sunrise. And so maybe you can just enjoy spending Wednesday here on Earth. Wednesday in Latin means Day of Mercury. And once upon a time in Norse mythology, the great magician of the gods, called Odin, was also the god of poets, was once associated with the tiny planet Mercury. In fact, the planet is so small, so close to the sun, it only takes 88 days to complete a year. And if you were to imagine the world's longest piano, at some point you would no longer hear sounds. You would see colours, and there are notes for the earth, notes for the planet, your signature notes, key notes you take, notes you leave behind. And the tiny planet Mercury is grey. To some folk, but there really are subtle colours that our eyes cannot see beyond our visible range of 400 to 700 nanometers. That of visible light. And the subtle colours of blue and indigo and violet symbolise trust, loyalty, wisdom, truth and heaven, faith, intelligence. And for some, the deeper colour of purple reminds us of fine wine in moderation, getting small doses of resveratrol, which protects blood vessels, decreases bad cholesterol. And while I'm not a doctor, you've probably noticed in Mediterranean cultures, it's one of the most important elixirs of health known to man. And while Mercury, that's way out there, the tiny planet, is made of mostly iron, and unlike most metals when magnetized, they disperse in different directions. Unlike the iron in you, the iron in Mercury, lining up your life, that unique quality of iron. When magnetized, they all line up in the same direction. And the liquid poisonous metal of Mercury was named after the Roman god of Mercury, the god known for swiftness. And the Mercury is also a daily newspaper in Tasmania, run by a subsidiary of News Corp. There's also a Mercury MasterCard, and maybe you're wise enough to remember a Mercury thermometer. And you and I have both heard the phrase mad as a hatter, because hatters really did go mad from the mercury that was used in the hat making process long, long ago. And yet here you are, in your vessel, your body, from distant remnants of the sun. And as someone wise once said, the most satisfying journey is the journey you take inward with yourself. And isn't it wonderful to know just how you feel now? When you're ready to take this feeling back to the day of Mercury, your Wednesday, you can. stretching out, wriggling your fingers and toes, and opening your eyes. Welcome back. You're perfect, just as you are.